Got my 5.5 family members, and I'm ready for speech 2. Okay, I'm Scott, and I'm doing a speech on why the SEC football conference is the best in the world. Please remember to turn off your cell phones for the duration of this speech. Thank you. Alright, so waking up on a cool fall Saturday and throwing on your team's favorite colors is one of my favorite things to do in the fall. For football fans in the South, it's a way of life. Before heading to church on Sunday, Saturday yields the same routine, but in a different way for me. Fans wake up early to tailgate or drive for hours just to see their team play. Football in the SEC can change wedding plans, family getaways, and even ruin friendships. That's right, trash talk comes with being the best, and the SEC definitely gives the inferior conferences their share of it. Whether you're yelling "Go Vols" or "Roll Tide," there's one thing we can all agree on in the brotherhood that is the SEC. We are the best. Today I'm going to explain to you how the SEC is the best in ways that you may not be aware of. I will be speaking about 3 main points: championships, stadiums, and fans. Alright, so championships. The SEC has won 8 of the last 9 BCS championships, says Barrett Sully of Bleacher Report. They currently hold the longest conference streak, which is 7 in a row. They've won those by 5 different teams, and those teams are Tennessee, Florida, LSU, Alabama, and Auburn. Mo Johnson of the SEC Sports Fan gives us that credit. He also says that the SEC gets credit for first all-time conference in national championships since 1936. Now this is because before 1936 they would sometimes pick more than one champion per year. So in that case, the Big Ten would be first and the SEC would be second most. So the SEC also has about 1/3 of the first 3 rounds picked from their conference. That's 32 out of 97 picks, says Barrett Sully of Bleacher Report. Alright. I've just proved why the SEC is the best in the aspect of championships, and now I will explain how the stadiums also make it better than all the other conferences. Alright, Neyland Stadium, which is Tennessee Stadium, is currently the biggest in the SEC. The capacity is 102,455 seats. And Texas A&M is currently renovating theirs to pass Tennessee by 57 seats for the biggest in the SEC. 3 stadiums currently hold over 100,000 fans. That's Tennessee, Texas A&M, and Alabama. And all of the stadiums across the SEC offer breathtaking views of the college towns. After talking about the stadiums, I will now discuss why the fans that fill them up help to make them the most dedicated in the country. The number one reason that the fans are the best is loyalty. Win or lose, the SEC fans always stay committed to their team. Other conferences may ride the bandwagon of the best teams because theirs may not be doing that good that year. But we only cheer for our conference. We cheer for our conference, but only because we like to be the best, not because we ride the coattails of the best in the league. We simply care more about football, says David Jones of PennLive.com. And when you care more, you go on to say that you do a better job. We simply love the game, even if our teams aren't playing. So we'll watch 2 different conferences go at it just because we love the game of football. And we're inviting towards visiting fans when they come to our towns because we want them to care more about football too. In conclusion, I hope that I've proven my point as to why the SEC is the greatest football conference in the world. It's because we care more about football than we do any other sport. We count down the Saturdays until our team plays again, and we watch old replays on ESPN just to get our fix. Football is different in the South because it's a hobby. Donors will give all that they can, and people will purchase season tickets because they want to see the little ranking next to their team's name every Saturday. Winning championships, building colossal stadiums, and always staying loyal to your team is what separates us from other conferences and makes us the best conference that there is. Thank you.
Hey,
It's still going.
I don't know if
It's still going.
I thought you were supposed to show us again at the end.
Oh my.